So many likely. It's time, boys. It's time to listen to the new Clipping album, There Existed an Addiction to Blood. It is currently September 20th. It's also my birthday. If you watched my Nothing is Safe reaction, you know how I feel about Clipping. And you know how excited I am for this album. I can stream the album early, so I'm going to film this, I'm going to edit it, I'm going to upload it on the 18th, the day it releases. Not even fucking close. I'm a fan, in case you can't tell. I pre-ordered the blood splattered vinyl. The stream. My MacBook's about to go to sleep, but it's right there. Don't go to sleep. This is a long ass album. This is the longest Clipping album they've released. This is an hour and 9 minutes, and there's the last song is 18 minutes. Fuck. I've only listened to Nothing Is Safe. I haven't listened to the single with Benny the Butcher, because I've been saving it for the album. I've heard it's amazing. The stream for the album is on SoundCloud. And for some reason, SoundCloud likes to take away like the first millisecond of the song, so you don't get that initial beat drop. And they also like to pause in between songs. So the transitions probably aren't going to sound as good as they will be on actual streaming services and on vinyl. But whatever. Also, I'm really excited for this Ed Balloon feature. I said this in the Nothing Is Safe video, but if you haven't listened to the dubs by Ed Balloon, it dropped this year, and it's amazing. Cool. Try one as intro. Fuck. Where's the noise? I told you, the transitions are going to sound awful. That little thing was at the end of the teaser video. Nothing is safe.
Everyone's safe and sound. This our family do. Something foul in the air. Something feeling askew. Other bodies keep what?
I gotta pause. I gotta talk about the intro for a second. So what it sounded like to me was David. I keep calling him David. It's David, I think. Fuck. I'm a mess right now. Intro sounded like the inside of a car on a rainy day, and they're just driving down, and David's on speakerphone. He's just rapping. I don't fucking know.
Cut the light and stay low.
The progression of this song is amazing.
Barely had to summon what was coming. It was creeping on a come up.
This is loud. Nothing is safe. Nothing is sacred. Track 3, He Dead featuring Ed Balloon. How the fuck is Ed Balloon gonna be on a Clipping song?
I make you even less oh no, I add you to the number. And you feel it everywhere.
Oh.
Surely somebody must live without stiffness, ice in the spine. God, you've been running, so gotta keep running. So and so told you about so and so's cousin. They got him, and there wasn't nothing left for her to identify. Disappeared in the blink of an eye. Oh, he dead, or she dead. What they say, you got loose. Do not stop, do not dwell on the past. Use a fool. They hunters are packing, they packing more firepower than you ever imagined. The pack on your back rattles back and forth. Don't cycle faster, go faster. They masters are trapping, and you just a trap.
Oh, it's hard to appreciate the quality of these songs and try to figure out the concept of it at the same time. People watching the murder happening from the last song.
Oh, he did.
It's so ambient. Nothing happened and then so much happened at the same time. Haunting Interlude.
After I had moved into my apartment 2 weeks, I awoke with hands around my throat. This went on for 1 week. I saw chimpanzees appear in my bedroom. I heard my name being called, and when I turned to look, I saw my brother.
La Mala Ordina with Dorita featuring El Camino and Benny the Butcher. Uh-oh. Where's my water?
Bags on the table ain't for weight, they for body parts. Victim skin stretched across the wall, call it body art. Bodies anybody out there ain't on drugs yet, they should probably start. It's too real. Talking about your life, so crack is what a skull do. Someone getting brain, that mean it was nice to know you. The spinal fluid to go to.
I'm rolling up in the back of a G-Wagon. I'm always on G status.
Look, real dope boy. I cook coke in interval stretch. Diamonds right out of pot, everything invisible set. These rap niggas nod their head just to sell some singles. The butch.
Rock, paper, ice pick.
Rock, paper, zip tie, that slow burn, that drip dry. The fishes in your field of vision make your world stay shy.
Well, there's clipping. Club Down with Sarah Burnett. I feel like I'm watching a movie right now. Well, Jonathan and...
Turn up, lights off, they done shut the club down. Shut the club down. File snap, aluminum sounds, fiber slap. As drops descend on tall cans, it's all hands on deck to chase the pain away. The cats in the trash can fighting, the feeling of guns peeling like bells in a telltale reeling of turn up, lights off. They done shut the club down. Shut the club down.
Oh my God.
Shut the club down. Gangsta shit, that gangsta shit. The whole world loving that
Gangster shit. And the last song featured gangster rap. Come on, bro.
Bitch, what you know about that? Don't act like a newbie. New D-boys get jacked. What you need is a new jet swing and a new toolie. Discerning taste for the bass like a foodie. Turn up, lights off. They done shut the club down.
Hey.
Shut the club down.
Shut
the club down.
Oh, if they release the acapella to this, someone can make a fucking banger out of it.
For 25 or 50, you can move a couple times. You can put it in a
The fucking harmonies in the background, bro.
gangsta shit. The whole world loving that gangsta shit.
Prophecy Interlude. Run for Your Life featuring Le Chat.
Way too Hollywood to be in Hollywood. You done did it now. Heard the
Oh.
night is falling gently and it ain't no one in sight for you. Stop tripping, stop tripping, stop tripping, but don't stop moving, ho. Get out of sight. She on the street. Run for your life. Don't you know it's a code of honor? Gotta keep it gangster in the streets. Jesus. Slap that coopster all day. You knew just how this would be.
You really added 5 seconds of the beat.
Ho, get it right.
Or not.
You fucked up and she coming for you.
You ain't scared, is you?
Yeah, you tried to run, but I caught you. You know it's no escape. Burn them roll up, your round and relapse. Go dig your ass back up. Ain't no word I had. I'm psychotic. You haters got it. It's a frame of bipolar bitch. I feed my bitch your wife. Drama queen, I'm bringing it.
Probably the closest thing we've gotten to an actual beat since nothing is safe. The show.
See how the bone exposed? Nice blood bouquet, trace of marrow. Fuck boy trying to hold his nose.
They are not. They are not.
Let's start the show. Come out. Sit your ass down. Don't blink. Don't make a sound.
Oh no.
Gotta reach the bottom while you muddy waters with your hollering for help. That is not an option. Throw your caution to the wind and live within yourself.
Has David ever done a triplet flow?
Flesh stretched your nice leg before they died. You said you had demons to exercise.
Possession Interlude. He's possessing her mind because of hypnotism.
And as you exhale,
And the next song is called All in Your Head. Are you kidding?
This is some motherfucking scripture right here. You heard the code book says and all that shit.
That's slow. Like rain.
This pussy and dick stack $1 so quick. You got a motherfucking cathedral in the Palisades off a whole month.
No name.
That fucking bass is insane, bro.
Amen. Amen.
You kidding me?
Caught on inside.
I'm speechless, bro. Ugh. Blood of the Fang. I don't even know what that last song was. Are the slave songs back?
Bring it up.
Holy fuck.
They wanna call the bluff. Okay then.
Oh my god.
He said because he can't taste his own. Bring it up.
Ugh.
Bring it up. Now what that tell you about that? That bad shit. You gotta drink it up, drink it up. Fist in the sky if you ready. Lights are open like confetti. They thought you was playing no. And it ain't just been ingrained in. Seeking the basics, Geronimo, Eric, and Gregory with their faces. And every record of CD even made the MP3 slice it.
This is the banger. This is the banger. I stopped caring about the concept on Club Down, bro. Not that I didn't stop caring. I just stopped listening for it. This is insane, bro. Story 7. I have to pay attention now.
From the moment when he had said that he wouldn't need her out past. After Randy had sent the photos, he decided that he had just earned a drink. Shit, he celebrated.
I want to pay attention so bad. Every dollar that this little job could make, the bookies were calling with regularity. He would rather keep his kneecap still unbroken. Thank you, but it's all the same shit. Nothing had changed. He was cap. He say, is this the type of thing where he pay? And if so, he gon' need a rain check. It's crazy about this. Between the fights and the kisses, since he ain't been in the taxi since back when he lost his sister. The Cynthia isn't listening to him. Cynthia is choking on the blood now. The cabby walks off into the night unseen. Holy fuck. That was insane. I tried so hard to pay attention to the story, and in the most hype part I did. And oh my god. F's in the chat for Cynthia. Attunement with pedestrian deposit. Fuck.
Nice the ropes are tight enough to hold but never burn. That would defeat the purpose. Nothing beneath the surface. The surface is just in service of holding. Oh god.
I said this before, it feels like I'm watching a movie, bro.
You've been saying you wanted to stop. Why don't you take?
Doggy's getting angry.
Looking over the edge ain't the wind. Why the jump scare?
Piano Burning is the last song. It's 18 minutes. Fuck. Swear to God, this is just piano burning for 18 minutes. I swear to God, bro. I've been sweating. Cool. I should just do... Bro, this should be my new setup. So I don't have to stand up and I can get up. Well, not really. But I'll fix the angle. This is my new setup, guys. So I don't need to stand up and hurt my back. I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and take this in. It's like I'm not even doing a reaction. I really bought 18 minutes of piano burning on vinyl. And I'm content with it. There's gotta be a concept behind this song, right? I somehow still get copyrighted by UMG for this. Somehow. This is just gonna be a compilation of me just getting scared about the sudden noises. There's gotta be some concept with the piano. Cause the first actual song is Nothing Is Safe. And it's a piano. It's basically the first thing you hear on the album. So there's gotta be like references to this piano throughout the lyrics, right? And then the song of it burning has to symbolize, has to be like some like climactic moment in the album. It's gotta be. Or they really just threw in 18 minutes of piano burning for no reason and said, hey, fuck you. This could be something that they've sampled throughout the whole album. Right? It's getting ferocious. Sounds like popcorn now. You looking for a check? Something ain't like these. Okay. What the fuck did I just listen to? That was really loud. I'm so sorry. Hey, this is the transition between the reaction and the review segment of the video, because I forgot to clarify that. Alright, sick. It's been like almost a month since I recorded my first reaction. I keep saying it with every new video. Well, not every new video, but every couple videos I keep saying, this is my album of the year. This is my album of the year. This is probably my album of the year. Like, this shit is just like... Hold on, it's fucking hot. Shout out Kira Benito. What is there to say about this album? Well, a lot, actually. Just by sheer coincidence, and this is actually a coincidence. This isn't a joke. The day I decided to just like finally say, hey, let me film my review because I gotta upload this on the day of, I get my vinyl in the mail, and yes, it is the special edition. Like, I wasn't gonna cop it. And let me just say, this sounds fucking immaculate on vinyl. Holy shit. It came with like this, like, not really like an obi strip, but it came with like this thing. I'm thinking of putting this on my wall. Fuck, that scared the shit out of me. That's gonna come off like any second. It's gonna scare the shit out of me. Let me start talking about the fucking album. Jesus Christ. I wanted to go deep into the concept of the album. Either I'm just too lazy, which is probably that, or there isn't much of a concept to it, other than every song is kind of like its own individual horror movie. It's like an anthology series. The musical version of American Horror Story pre-season 10 Treehouse of Horror episode. I think it's right in this case to just go track by track. I don't normally do that. The last time I did that was for Ginger, but I feel like this album really deserves it. So it starts out with intro, which is David just spitting as he normally does. He doesn't say it's clipping, bitch, but there is like this like loud noise thing. Nothing is safe. If you see my video, which has like 1.5k views, like what the fuck, thank you. It's a great song. I love it so much. And then we get to He Dead, which is probably one of my favorites. Just Ed Balloon's fucking chorus. Oh, he dead. That shit fire. I probably said this earlier, but please check out Ed Balloon if you haven't already. He's so underrated. This is probably Clipping's most like cinematic album so far. Like, even like passing like Splendor and Misery. And I know I said this in the reaction, but it got like cut off because of like some like beat drop or some shit. Bill and most notably John, they fucking do like horror movie soundtracks. They like score like movies and shit. So it doesn't surprise me that that this would be good. Just the atmosphere of this song and many others is just like, it's actually scary at points. Like, it's fucking terrifying. My second or third listen, I just like turned all the lights off in my room, like closed my eyes, like laid on the floor, like with like earbuds in, like pretty much all the way up, which is a bad idea for a Clipping album, but fuck it. I don't know how to... Fuck. And then we get to Haunting Interlude, which I have theories is Cynthia, like talking like later in the album. I'll get to that. And then we get to La Mala Ordina, the most like rapidy track on the album, because it's got El Camino and Benny the Butcher and shit. It's just like this fucking grimy ass shit. And then when the beat just like stops and then goes into like that violin, and then El Camino comes in. I'm rolling up in the back of a G-Wagon. I'm always on G status. That shit's fucking amazing. I saw a lot of people say that El Camino brings down the vibe of the track. Fuck you. He does fine. He's probably my favorite part of the whole thing. It kind of just like fades into this like harsh wall of noise. It's Clipping. Of course there's going to be harsh noise somewhere. And then we get the club down. From the flow and the hook would seem like a party banger. Like some shit you would hear on like Old by Danny Brown. But it's so suspenseful and just haunting. And then just like this screaming vocals in the background, like near the end. It's like it terrified me. Like in the dark, that shit, it made me go into fight or flight. Prophecy Interlude, which is kind of like a more ambient piece, kind of like something like you would hear on like a Splendor and Misery interlude. I keep comparing this to Splendor and Misery, but mostly because like this is kind of a concept album and like also cinematic. Then we get to probably my favorite track on the whole thing, Run for Your Life. For multiple reasons. Basically what this song is, it's David rapping over a field recording. And then like every once in a while this car drives by. And then it's like playing this beat. And then David's like always on beat with it. And it happens like 4 times throughout the song. And it like fades into the chorus. And then LeChat comes in like as like the killer of the song. And then I farted. And then LeChat's part is just so like... It's so grimy when like the snares and like everything just comes together like into the beat, and then like LeChat goes into her verse, and then like her part like you ain't scared is you like that. That's like probably. Oh my god. Then we go into the show. My first like theory about this song was like David's like playing this like deep web guy. And, like, he, like, kidnaps someone, and then it's, like, the whole Red Room shit. Basically, what this interlude is that this girl named Cynthia comes in to this, like, doctor. He, like, hypnotizes her into what I'm guessing is, like, a werewolf. And then we go into All in Your Head. Just, like, rattles my brain with the bass on this fucking song. And then it, like, cuts out, like, a shit ton. I have my theories of why it does that, which I'll get into later. This song is just so, like, threatening. And then David's just, like, he's, like, angry. He's never, like, angry on a song, but he has, like, this growl of, like, wait, what? We go into Blood of the Fang, which is the banger of the album. It's a banger. Why? I don't need to describe it. The sample is used so well. It's so cool. It's such a cool song. And then we get to Story 7, which comes out before 3 and 6. Fuck you. The time signatures on this song are fucking insane. Like, they change, like, every 5 seconds. We meet Randy from Story 1 again. He fucking dies. R.I.P. Randy. The girl from Story 4, like, sees this happening, and it's, like, a young version of herself. I have no idea why she's there. She's there for, like, 2, like, bars, and that's it. Then we get into, which is basically the final track, Attunement. Starts out with this wall of noise. I originally thought, like, since La Mala ends with a wall of noise, and then Attunement starts with a wall of noise, like, from, like, Club Down to, Story 7 would be, like, one continuous story. And I guess I was kind of right, because my theory starts with, like, the Possession interlude, and then into Story 7. We're basically in Possession. Cynthia gets possessed into a werewolf. Blood of the Fang, she murders Steve from Story 7, and then she dies in Story 7. So that's basically like the too long, didn't read version of my theory. Attunement's just like a great, like, ambient final track. Sorry this is, like, so scattered. I've just been rambling for, like, 20 minutes. I'm not a critic. I'm not a good describer of music. My reviews are basically just thoughts of the album that I feel in the moment. And then we get to the actual final track of the album, Piano Burning, which is just a piano burning. I think it has some significance in the grander scheme of the album. There's not much I can say about it. It's just 18 minutes of piano burning, which is a very fitting end. It's a very clipping ending to an album. But yeah, this is my album of the year. I don't think anything else can change it, except for maybe Death Grips if they decide to release something this year. I know Gmail released. I don't count that. It's so fucking good. Like, you can tell, like, the amount of work they put into it. And that's what I love about it. Like, they're so concise with everything they do. It's insane. Like, the amount of dedication they put into one single song is insane. It's like an actual horror movie. Like, you have to sit down and pay attention to it. That's my review. I'm gonna stop before I just have, like, a headache. Leave a like if you want a vinyl collection video. I've been thinking of doing that for a while. Thank you so much for, like, the huge support on my channel recently. Like, my last, like, couple videos have reached, like, past, like, the 300s, which is insane. And, like, 3 videos in a row, like, reached 1K. So, like, thank you so much. Like, it's absolutely insane to me. The fact that we're almost at 600 after, like, not even a month of being at 5 is just, it blows my mind. So, if you stuck around from any one of those videos, thank you so much. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, tell me what you want to see next, and fuck off.
Oh, we did.